Hello everyone, my name is Peeranat Faktongyu. I'm in M5 IEM. Today I'm gonna tell you a story. The name of the story is The Incredible. Let's begin. Mr. Incredible was the world's greatest superhero. He was big and strong and nice to little old ladies. A boy named Buddy was Mr. Incredible's biggest fan. Buddy wanted to help Mr. Incredible fight the crime, but he didn't have any superpowers at all. I work alone, Mr. Incredible told Buddy. One day, Mr. Incredible got married. His wife, Elastigirl, has superpowers too. Then, things changed. People didn't want superheroes anymore. So Mr. Incredible became Bob and his wife became Helen. They lived like a normal family, but they weren't normal at all. Elastigirl could stretch. Her body is like a rubber. Their daughter, Violet, could turn invisible. Their son, Dash, could run super fast. Only Jack the baby seems to be normal. Bob was bored, right? Being a dad and husband wasn't adventurous enough. He wanted to be a superhero again. Sometimes, Bob and his friend Frozen saved people even though they weren't supposed to. They didn't know someone was watching them. Interesting. One evening, Bob received a message from a mysterious woman named Mirage. She had a secret job from Mr. Incredible. Or is it a mission? The next morning, Mr. Incredible traveled to an island. Mirage told him his job was to defeat a giant robot. Mr. Incredible and the robot fought. The robot was so smart, but Mr. Incredible was smarter. He climbed inside the robot and turned it off. Later, a new, smarter robot attacked him. Mr. Incredible was about to lose when a strange man arrived. It was Buddy! Buddy's name was Syndrome now. He still didn't have any superpowers, but he had powerful invention, technology. He was still mad at Mr. Incredible for not working with him years before. Who's super now? Syndrome said. Syndrome chased his former hero, but Mr. Incredible escaped. Mr. Incredible fought Syndrome's plan. Syndrome planned to set the dangerous robot loose in the city. Mr. Incredible had to stop him. Meanwhile, Elastigirl, Violet, and Dash flew to the island on a jet. Mr. Incredible tried to stop Syndrome, but Syndrome trapped him. Oh no. Mr. Incredible listened as Syndrome destroyed Elastigirl's jet. He thought his family was gone. He threatened to hurt Mirage if Syndrome didn't free him. Syndrome didn't care, but Mr. Incredible did. He freed Mirage. Syndrome laughed, saying, "You are weak." Mr. Incredible family jumped out of the jet before it exploded. They used their superpowers to get to the island. They were okay. It's a good thing. Anything goes wrong, use your power, Elastigirl told Violet and Dash. Then she went to look for their father. Meanwhile, Mirage ate Mr. Incredible free. She was mad at Syndrome. Then, Elastigirl arrived. Mr. Incredible was very happy to see her, but they didn't have time to celebrate. Their kids were in trouble. Violet and Dash were in the jungle, running from Syndrome's guard. Their parents around them, and together they fought on the guard. Then Syndrome appeared and captures them. Syndrome explained his plan to the Incredibles. He would secretly control the robot and make it attack the city. Then he would pretend to defeat it. He would look like a hero. Syndrome late for the city. Mr. Incredible could do nothing to stop him. Sorry, Mr. Incredible said. He promised to be a better, saying, "You are my greatest adventure." As Mr. Incredible spoke, Violet got free. The family raced after Syndrome. In the city, the robot was destroying everything. Syndrome used a remote to control the robot and stop the destruction. The crowd cheered, then the robot knocked the remote away. Syndrome was powerless to stop it. Luckily, the Incredibles arrived. Together with Frozen, they fought the robot and won. Syndrome wasn't ready to give up. The family returned home. He had Jack Jack. Syndrome flew into the air with Jack Jack. Oh. And in his arm, Jack Jack cried and yelled. Then he turned into a monster. Jack Jack has a power too. Syndrome got scared and dropped the baby with Mr. Incredible's help. Elastico called Jack Jack. He was okay. The family returned to the memes. As superheroes lived, they were much happier. But Syndrome never caused trouble again. But sometimes new bad guys appear. The Incredibles were always ready to fight bad guys. As a family. The end. Thank you for watching and listening. See you. Bye bye.